my blink do. Oh boy, MC Hammer. 전시장에 가면 차려줘 홈이처럼 홈이 밥안 갈 때처럼 나 허기져 Show me the real money 날 때 money를 안 해 어디서 나한테 사길 나랑 사길 나의 only 자길
What's up, everybody? This is the Professor. You're watching 2K TV.
Welcome to this special summer edition of NBA 2K TV. I'm Chris Manning here at the 2K Studios.
And I'm Alexis Morgan from sunny Las Vegas at Summer League. And it's a very special Summer League because it is NBA 2K23 Summer League. We caught up with some fans. The NBA draft picks.
Well, I'm sad I couldn't be there physically because I love players. It's their first opportunity to get scanned into the game.
Yeah, we were there with them as they were getting scanned. Definitely a huge milestone, but it is hot in here, so let's take a look at the footage.
I've never seen that many cameras in one setting before, but, you know, it was a lot of fun just knowing that I'm going to actually be in a video game.
I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, so now, like, getting my face scanned and not having to worry about making a player, actually being in the game, I can't even describe it. Like, it doesn't feel real.
Oh, the first thing I do when I turn on 2K23, I'm going to roster, I'm going to my player, I'm going to edit, and he will have 99 everything and every badge.
You know, when you get into the NBA, you get an NBA logo above your player. So when you hop into the park now, you're going to be stalked by a lot of other people in the 2K community. How's that going to feel?
That's what I just asked about, actually, getting a logo, because I remember playing with guys like DeAndre Ayton. He loaded into my park, and I'm in college playing with my friends. I was like, let's go chase DeAndre Ayton. Like, we're just sitting around like NBA players in our park.
Yeah, I know. I'm definitely finna step my game up. Can't be losing with the logo over my head. I know people are going to be coming at me, so I'm going to step it up a little bit.
I think it would be cool just to interact with the fans and different people. I think that's going to be a dope experience as well.
What does the game have to get right? Because you have a very unique look. So what do they need to get perfectly in the game?
I think it's going to be difficult because of my hair. I'm going to be changing it a lot, so hopefully they can be updating that and just the overall look.
I pretty much said my face. I need my face to be clear.
Okay, so your face over any moves that you have?
Probably my shooting motion and my jumping ability.
If you were going to select a perfect My Team, with you included, you had to pick 4 other players, past or present. Who are you picking?
Curry at the point guard. Shooting guard, Michael Jordan. Small forward, me. Tim Duncan at the power forward. And center, Hakeem Olajuwon.
A lot of people don't select Tim Duncan. I think for how great he is, I was just about to say, he's underrated.
Underrated.
But he's like one of the best power forwards of all time, like top 2, top 3, maybe 1.
Maybe 1.
Well, you got to say that now because you're a company man.
Maybe nah. This ain't mine.
We're here at 2K23 House of Greatness at Summer League, where NBA players and some of the 2K community are checking out 2K23 for the very first time. Cade, what do you think about NBA 2K23 so far?
I like it. I like the animations.
What are the biggest differences?
And yeah, I like the graphics too. I feel like the faces look a little more clear, look more realistic. So it's cool. I like the game so far.
Since we talked to you last, you got scanned in NBA 2K22.
Yeah.
What has your life been like, and what is it like kind of seeing yourself in the video game every single day?
Yeah, it's crazy. I've always tried to like dream of being in the game, but now whenever I see like a real face scan version of me, it's still surreal. So it's been a lot going on. It's been a while since I got in the game, but life is good. Life is good for sure.
Any critique of yourself in the video game? Anything we could do better?
I just wish my jumper was a little more consistent, but maybe I got to show something in the we can get my jumper a little better.
All right.
We'll see.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Tyler, you're getting an early taste of NBA 2K23. What do you think of the game thus far?
I'm just happy to be able to play the game. It's a dope experience, so happy to be here.
The first time we talked to you was in 2019. You were just drafted. You were in the game for the first time. How has your life changed since then?
Actually, I'm better on the game now. I'm better in real life. I'm better on the game.
Okay,
so,
better in all aspects.
Exactly, for sure. I got a daughter now, so things are good,
When are we going to see you on a cover of NBA 2K?
By 2K27.
Okay, I like that.
Let's do it.
Are you ready to go get my team card? Let's see how it turned out. Let's go.
For those of you who joined us for our inaugural 2K TV Tuesday event, thank you for helping us make it a huge success. We were there competing and checking out all the action, and you all rocked it. But there was one that stood out above the rest. The 2K TV Tuesday MVP goes to XX Stowski, who won 98 games during our event. Congratulations! Keep it up, and we'll see you for more event action in 2K23.
It's your boy Dan Rue. Many of you guys know me from doing dances throughout the few years. They put my jump shot in the game like 2 years ago, so everybody uses my jump shot because it's wet. Don't be jealous. Is your jump shot in the game?
$2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married. Yeah. They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option, ain't no secondary. I just throw it up like a Hail Mary. I'm legendary.
A picture-perfect afternoon in Southern California. From the beaches to downtown Los Angeles, this is Staples Center, our setting today. Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Kawhi Leonard didn't come into the league as a go-to scorer, but that's what he's become. He said it's just about taking advantage of the moment. Keep going to your spots, keep shooting, be aggressive for the team, and don't shy away, pretty much. That's what I take pride in, he said. Guys?
He is elite. Thanks much for that, Allie. Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton is the 3 with Giannis in at 4. Drew Holiday out there with Wesley Matthews. And it's Lopez in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for the Clippers, Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Kawhi and Morris in at the forward slots. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Grant, these teams boast quality depth. As a starter, what's it like having a great bench behind you?
Well, you know, it takes a lot of the pressure off your starters. And it can also apply good pressure on your rotation guys. So competition is a good thing. And competition for minutes makes a team better.
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
Shooting 1.
Here's Jackson. Pass to Leonard. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Kawhi Leonard's length and shot-making ability on the interior is problematic for the defense. Boy, when you think about Kawhi Leonard's career, one of the things that I was always struck by is how he has been a model of efficiency. So smart when it comes to getting his shot and taking the right shots.
And here are the Clippers now. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Leonard. Can't hit that time. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. You know, Doris, with Kawhi, the career numbers speak for themselves.
That's exactly right. A shade under 50% from the floor. In range to get to 40% from deep. No matter how you slice it, Kawhi is an efficient #1 option.
Now here's George. And George with the jam.
Boy, you have got to love the energy Paul George is playing with. Throws the hammer down.
It's stolen. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Pass to Matthews. Outside Holiday. Middleton passes to Antetokounmpo. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Heads-up defense by Giannis. His ability to anticipate the shot pays off with the block.
Allen, he's checked in for the Bucks. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, Jackson outside. George with it, picked up by Allen. Jackson outside. Clock at 4. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yep, that one's good. Antetokounmpo has got 5 now.
Just consistent and pretty much automatic. Antetokounmpo may be the league's most efficient scorer inside 10 feet.
Now here's Leonard from 12 feet. That one a little long. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Outside Holiday. Pass to Lopez. Now here's Middleton. To the middle. Left side Holiday. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Jackson. Beat.
Yes, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And there's the drive. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And nothing is more terrifying than Giannis on the attack. So powerful when he takes flight.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Substitution for your Clippers, Robert Covington, Nicholas Batum.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Covington passes to Jackson. And the Clippers miss again. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
No one eats up more ground on the drive than Giannis. Gets to where he wants to be in 1 or 2 steps.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 8 shooting the ball. Outside Covington. Leonard against Middleton. To the paint. Here's Batum. Second chance shot. Over Antetokounmpo. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for your Clippers. At the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good. And with Nick Batum, he's a very aware player. Always seems to make the right choice, Grant.
I mean, he has a great assist-to-turnover ratio for his entire career. And it seems like he just gets better as he ages. Batum is simply a smart player who keeps things simple.
Coffee, he's checked in for the Clippers. Man comes in for Jackson. And it's Portis. That time on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Powell passes to Covington. Pass to Man. Takes it inside.
Milwaukee foul.
And the Bucks making a change here. Nora's checked in.
Second team foul. Bucks substitution. Jordan Noir.
A minute and a half left in the first quarter of the game. And the basket by Coffee.
Well, Covington's a guy that has a team-first mentality, so if he sees an open teammate, I promise he'll deliver.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
The Clippers trail. Here's Powell. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Antetokounmpo with the block. Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. To the wing, right side. Nora. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Foul, Bucks. Pat Connaughton. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for
the first free throw is good. Ibaka, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
And then Portis with the dunk.
And Holiday takes this responsibility seriously. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to them.
The Clippers shooting has not been great early, just 27%. Pass to Powell. And here's Covington. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. It's Powell on the wing. Fires the 3. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. Now here's Holiday. To the inside. Portis. And the layup is good. Portis has got 6 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Bucks on top, up 9. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And one thing that makes the Greek Freak so dominant is he drives to score, but also to pass. He breaks it down for us.
I'm a lot more comfortable. It's because my teammates trust me. My team trusts me to make the right play. And, you know, late in the game, I'm just trying to make the right play. That can be a pass. That can be a shot. But that's my mindset down the stretch.
Grant, I love that Giannis is not worried about the numbers.
I mean, B.A., he just wants to win. That's another thing that makes him great.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
A lot of their scoring coming down low so far.
They've got Robert Covington, Luke Kennard out there with Terrence Mann. Then there's Nicholas Batum, and it's Coffey in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's Mann, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Holiday. They're leading by 8. There's the drive inside. And Ibaka with the basket on the assist from Holiday. Ibaka's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. Pass to Batum. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Here's Coffey. Up top, Kennard. Defended by Portis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line from L.A., Luke Kennard. At the line.
No good on that one. And the Bucks with some changes. Chris Middleton's checked in for Portis, and it's Matthews in for Connaughton. And he's good on the 2nd. And here are the Bucks now. Down low. Here's Nora. Ibaka. It's good on the putback.
I have always loved the intensity with which Serge Ibaka plays, especially on the glass. He understands how to use his length.
Holiday against Jackson. Drives to the hoop. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ibaka. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Kennard. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Allen comes in for Drew Holiday. Here's George. And misses it off the right side of the rim. To the inside. And Allen gets it to go.
Well, nice job by Wesley Matthews to read the defense and put it on time and on target.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just a little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. Here's Allen. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. To the middle. Up and in on the layup.
Well, this is the area of the floor where Marcus Morris can be a problem because of that frame and that game. Look out, gentlemen.
Allen with it to the paint. Here's Ibaka. And the layup is good off the glass. Ibaka's got 8 points.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Jackson against Allen. Jackson, pass to Leonard. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. He's got 5.
Let's remember, in college, just a 25% three-point shooter, but Kawhi Leonard, he makes a weakness a strength.
Yep, that one goes. And the Bucks lead by 10.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Leonard. George against Middleton. George, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Boy, Serge Ibaka has had a lot of roles over the course of what is now a long NBA career. Certainly, he is a guy who can still pick his spots and be very effective.
Middleton against Leonard. Over Ibaka. And again, it's the Clippers.
You can see the handle of Kawhi Leonard so much tighter than it used to be. How confident is he off the dribble?
And with Ibaka at his age, as you said, he knows when to pick his spots.
And that's what you come to expect from veterans, right? You can't go all out all the time. Ibaka and others know how to dial it up when it's necessary.
Now here's Leonard. 7 points in the game. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebound by Middleton. The Bucks have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Pass to Matthews. Back to Allen. Over Leonard. The shot won't fall. And Los Angeles the other way now. George outside. 1:04 left to play in the first half. Hits the trifecta.
Really good job anticipating the rise and fire off the catch. Go ahead, Marcus Morris.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there. But his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit. Fans, your Clippers Spirit.
Ready for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Ibaka. Connaughton, he's checked in for Matthews. And Holiday subbed in for Allen. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 11 points in the game.
The offensive arsenal of Giannis continuing to expand over time. This guy is a wrecking ball.
The Clippers have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Leonard with the ball. Middleton covering. And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a change here. Kennard's checked in.
Luke Kennard.
Here's Mann. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
To the strike, Terrence Mann. 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. There's 47 seconds left to play in the half. Outside Holiday. Inside, here's Portis. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's Kennard. There's 31 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Into the lane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Kennard's got 6 points.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Down low. Here's Portis. Kennard with the rebound. And out of bounds. The Bucks will take it. There's 14 seconds left in the first half. And that one's good. Middleton.
One of the purest shooters in this game. Stopping Middleton has to be a focal point for your defense.
Ooh, poked away. On up the court. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Great team defense on Paul George. They're limiting what PG is doing out there. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 13 points, 3 block shots, and 1 assist. Shaq, let's get your take on Milwaukee.
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. You get those high-percentage looks, good things tend to happen. That's how they built this league.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Clippers.
They wouldn't be in such a deep hole if they hadn't given up so many offensive rebounds. Getting out hustled, getting moved around, losing possessions. The one thing you can control is effort.
Gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So on the floor for Milwaukee, the foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. Drew Holiday out there with Wesley Matthews, and it's Lopez in at the 5. Now here's Jackson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
He didn't have his feet planted.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Jackson outside. Counted from distance. Jackson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Antetokounmpo. The layup off target. And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Leonard passes to Jackson. George outside. Now Leonard. 7 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. Driving in. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. here in this third quarter. Just over a minute played. There's Jackson with the three. Offensive rebound. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Clippers, Ivica Zubac, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Zubac drops them both. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And sometimes it seems like Giannis can dunk without any effort at all. He just glides to the rim like it was nothing.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. George outside. From outside, off the mark.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. They're still trying to get their legs under them.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Now here's Leonard. He has 7. Over Middleton. Shot by Leonard, no good.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time.
First team foul.
That's his first foul of the game. Coffey, he's checked in for the Clippers. Nora's checked in for the Bucks. Allen comes in for Matthews. Holiday passes to Lopez. Fires the 3. The Bucks rebound. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
The reach of Giannis really helps out here, allowing him to beat out the defense and win a second chance shot.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
With the amount of damage he's doing inside, a defensive adjustment must be made.
Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Tipped away. Here's George. No good off the back of the rim.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Ibaka, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Serge Ibaka.
The Clippers have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Pass to Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And here's Ibaka. 10 points for him. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Here's Nora. Clock at 6. Sinks it from distance.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Will it go? Jackson can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And Ibaka with the basket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. The Clippers call timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers. There.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Man. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Puts it in for 2.
The Bucks have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo, right side. Allen finds Holiday. Here's Connaughton.
2 minutes remaining in the third
Offensive
quarter.
rebound.
2 minutes.
Portis. Antetokounmpo, right side. 6 on the shot clock. Over Leonard. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Here's Man. Antetokounmpo with the block. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Back to Portis. Pass to Allen. Here's Connaughton. Here's Antetokounmpo. Leonard defending. And the basket by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in just the second half. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Bucks.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
Now, something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes with their defense and then turn those turnovers into points. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
To the left wing. Shoots from 12. No good off the glass. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Powell against Antetokounmpo. Now here's Powell. He's covered closely. Blocked. Pass to Allen. Going inside. Oh, swiped away. Now here's Leonard. Tightly guarded. Now George. There's the triple. That shot off. And so it's Milwaukee, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. That'll be a 5-second call.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
It's Batum at the power forward with Zubats at center. Luke Kennard out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Powell in at the 3. That's who's out there for the Clippers. In transition, here come the Bucks. Holiday finds Lopez. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
3-pointer.
Holiday's got 8 assists in the game.
You simply have to remember that Brook Lopez can stroke the jumper. This guy on catch and shoot is terrific.
Now here's Zubats. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Middleton from the outside, and they'll get another chance. Jack's up a 3. Back to Connaughton. Pass to Middleton. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Yes, it's good. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Now here's Holiday. To the paint. Portis, the pass to Middleton. To the middle. On the wing, Connaughton. 6 to shoot. Outside Holiday. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And that one's good. Middleton.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Timeout. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And with the offense reeling, the coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just...
And the Bucks making a change here. Matthews is checked in. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Powell outside. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Nails it from 3. Middleton's got 6 here in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Powell outside. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Clippers. Coffey comes in for Powell. Now here's Holiday. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Jackson. Defended by Portis. Just 5 to shoot. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Milwaukee has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Holiday. Shot clock at 6. And the shot goes down.
A long, wiry combo guard. Holiday can make some acrobatic finishes.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Coffey. Jackson outside. Here's Hartenstein. And he battles for the ball, gets his second chance bucket.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Holiday with the ball. Timeout called. Milwaukee.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise.
New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end and putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
Well, he's getting in a groove at the perfect time, just as they're getting ready to do battle in the postseason. And here's Lopez from the arc. Paul George pulls it in. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Here he goes. Uses the glass on the layup.
How about Paul George? Puts it on the deck. Uses that explosive quickness. This guy is really hard to contain.
Hill against Jackson. Pass to Connaughton. Now here's Lopez. Defense right on him. Yep, that one goes. Lopez has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, we know Brook Lopez can play with strength. He is amazing at converting these difficult opportunities.
Leonard outside. Back to George. Releases. Offensive board. Lopez against Zubac. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. The Bucks have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bucks.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
Now here's Hill. Here's Nora. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Stolen by Carter. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Lopez. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Well, almost effortless there from Kawhi Leonard. The reach and leaping ability. Look out.
Now Hill. Timeout call. Milwaukee. They're on top by 27. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit.
Five ticks left in the fourth quarter. From outside the arc, Antetokounmpo lays it up and banks it in.
Well, we've seen this over the course of George Hill's career. So savvy, finding the open man.
And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Giannis, that was a lockdown defensive effort. What sets you guys apart in that regard?
We just have that individual pride. Like, we don't want our guy to score on us, and at the end of the day, we know that somebody else going to have our back. So we just got to go out there, try to be active, try to get in passing lanes, try to rebound the ball. And we got a guy like Brook that is doing a great job, and he's helping everybody defensively.
That pride showed tonight. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
No, she wanna real my her last. She a bad like a toy. She just wanna ride round in a Rolls Royce. Money on.
UK Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of NBA.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. That's a look at our setting tonight, the picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has shown over the years that he remains one of the most versatile stars in the league. He said, I pride myself on being effective on both ends. I try to do it all, play the right way, and just get lost in the game. I'll do everything I can to win. And guys, there's still not much he can't do with his combination of size and athleticism.
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you. Two very athletic teams here, Greg, a game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
It makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The guard spots filled by Jackson and George. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. And for Milwaukee, longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forwards. Holiday out there with Allen, and it's Lopez in at the center position. Here's Allen, and he drives in. It's hauled in by Zubac. Jackson with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Jackson against Allen. And so Allen will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Inside, here's Lopez. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Pinpoint pass from Holiday leading to the field goal. He always keeps his head up off the pick and roll for chances like that.
Outside, George. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Now, here's Zubac. Outside, George. 5 on the clock. And here's Leonard from 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Well, the efficiency of Giannis, Brent, is simply out of this world.
Well, I think the amazing part, Kevin, is that he's still trying to expand his game, and yet he's continued with that efficiency. I mean, an MVP being able to do something like that, that's special.
Here's Jackson after Drew Holiday's score. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back. Off target at the rim.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And that one, good. Giannis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
This is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Jackson finds Leonard. Pass to Zubac. Outside Jackson. Shoots the three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 in that rim shrinking.
Passes it to Allen. And the three off target. Clippers trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Jackson down low, covered by Giannis. To end the drought. Outside Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Jackson against Middleton. And another shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Reggie Jackson, the former 24th pick by the Thunder, wasn't content to back up Westbrook. He basically forced his way out in search of a larger role.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls, and Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. And then for the Clippers, Robert Covington's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris. And Norman Powell subbed in for Leonard. Good on both. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Hill passes to Ibaka. Here's Connaughton. And here's Matthews for the three. Offensive rebound. For three, Hill. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. George with the ball. Matthews covering. And Batum kicks to Covington. Over Ibaka. And again, no good by the Clippers. Milwaukee leading by 4. Hill looking it over. Down low. Paul George with the steal. There's 1:47 left in the first. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Mann's checked in for Jackson. Matthews against Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And so he'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Right side, Portis. Right block shot. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Like to see George Hill distribute to his teammates a heads-up play there.
Clippers trail by 4. Pass to Covington. Here's Mann. The pass to George. The 11-footer. No good on that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Ibaka, the pass to Connaughton. Matthews, left side. Connaughton kicks to Matthews. Back to Connaughton. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Clippers. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And the Clippers making a change here. Coffey's checked in. Amir Coffey. Bucks leading by 4. Hill inside. Batum grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Powell. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Connaughton kicks to Hill. Floats one up. And Covington sends it back. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Bucks lead by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And a valued reserve for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton was asked about the depth of this team.
I've been saying it for a long time. We have much more depth than I think people realize. I honestly think through the roster 1 to 15, you have guys that, would be rotation players on any other team.
And he's a prime example. Former second-round pick continuing to improve.
Refining his perimeter shot, Kevin. And as we've seen, he can play above the rim as well.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Robert Covington. Batum is out there with Powell. And it's Coffey in at the 3. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Giannis comes in for Serge Ibaka. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Hill. And then for the Clippers, Marcus Morris is checked in for Robert Covington. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Luke Kennard in for Norman Powell. Clippers with the ball. After the miss, 3 from Lopez. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Giannis. 3 from Matthews. Buries the long-range jumper. Matthews has got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
And with Drew Holiday in his defense, Brett, he lets this team get away with things they normally couldn't.
Well, Kevin, the one thing that's really great about Drew being able to be switchable in that way is how much more confidence he gives every other defender that's on the floor with him. He takes the toughest guy on offense, and he shuts him down.
Clippers trail by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Back to Leonard. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Outside Holiday. That shot, no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. To the right side. Leonard looking over the floor. And there's the drive. Giannis with some nice D. Bucks leading by 11. Outside Matthews. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And with the rise of guards like Steph Curry and Trae Young, it seems like the little guys are really making their mark in the NBA.
Well, they're starting to affect, Kevin, the way that really management is looking at building out their team. They're trying to find wings that are equipped with defensive ability, but willingness to shoot the 3 ball, guards that are small enough and quick enough to get you an advantage to spread the floor a little bit. So the 3-ball and the way team construction has happened has changed the league quite rapidly.
Checked in for Wesley Matthews. Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. Reggie Jackson comes in for Mann. Jackson against Holiday. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. George is checked in for the Clippers.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, Paul George.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Leonard against Lopez. Leonard, no luck.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Giannis' double. Stolen by Zubac. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. George with no one around.
Paul George.
That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Well, that's Paul George's game. Most accurate when somebody's feeding him and he's got his feet set.
Here's Giannis. Allen trying to break free, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal
And that's
foul.
something that seems to get overlooked with Giannis. How gifted a passer he is for a player of his size.
Well, the other thing, GA, that's awesome is that as he's going along here, you can see moments where the game is literally slowing down for him. So you take a guy who's won most valuable player awards, and now the game's getting slower. Man, that's some dangerous stuff.
Free throw good. Giannis.
What improvement we saw during Giannis Antetokounmpo's first few years in the league. Went from raw to ridiculous in a hurry.
And so he hits both. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Middleton against Leonard. Misses off the left iron.
He just... Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
That one goes. Count it. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Leonard. 1:52 left to play here in the second quarter. Great D that time from Middleton.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Antetokounmpo finds Allen. Traps in the tray. Allen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, he could just see over the defense. The eyes to spot the open man. Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator. He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Jackson to stop the run. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
You know, a lot of times we talk about good passing, but accurate passing is a huge quality of a good pass, and Leonard did it there.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days, but they're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games, playoffs too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a three for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. Substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Baca comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Grayson Allen. And it's Hill in for Drew Holiday. And then for Los Angeles, Robert Covington's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris. And Norman Powell subbed in for Leonard. And it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, Paul George will take those opportunities anytime he can get them. A nice dunk there.
And here is Hill. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Middleton for three. Pass to Connaughton. Wants to get it to Hill, and does. Bucks passing it around. There's the three. And that one's good from Connaughton. And the Bucks lead by 19.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Outside Hill. Pass to Ibaka. He kicks it to Middleton. Back to Ibaka. Outside Hill. And the pass to Middleton. It's up a three. Another miss by Middleton. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Your defense has been very good. Why has that happened?
Well, you know, I think our guys are committed on that end. Everybody's active. Everybody's covering for each other. And we know how important it is.
Mike, we'll see if it continues in the next quarter. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 11 rebounds. He's got one of those streaks going lately where it doesn't seem like he can be stopped. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
Down in the paint, they're doing everything right, seeking out high percentage looks. So far, the defense hasn't had any answer for that. And we'll see if those adjustments that the coaches are making at halftime work.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. They need to sharpen up the attack. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that type of play.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Bucks. The big men on the floor, Giannis and Lopez. Allen is out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Leonard against Allen. Outside, George.
Chris Middleton can guard multiple positions out there, and his defensive effort solid on that play.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And for so long in Indiana, Paul George was that guy. But, boy, I tell you, he's been a good sidekick the last few years.
Well, he's been amazing and continues to be a little bit undervalued in the way that people assume Paul George's offensive and defensive game as a collective and the way it impacts winning, especially playing alongside Kawhi Leonard. Didn't have to take as much of the offensive load if he didn't want to. But Paul George still gets it done. The team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Leonard following the basket by Giannis. And Marcus Morris good for 3.
And dangerous in that catch and shoot game. In fact, anytime Morris can square up, he's a lot more consistent.
Here's Antetokounmpo. A shot by Middleton. Wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Leonard against Allen. Leonard, the pass to Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Well, this is the next step in evolution for Kawhi, showing great signs of improved playmaking.
Here's Holiday. Dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Allen passes to Middleton. George against Allen. There's the feed to Antetokounmpo. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
They like to use Giannis in the pick and roll situations. He's getting better and better at understanding how to set the screens. With a rolling target, boy, he's a good one.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Holiday, the pass to Allen. Giannis left side. Outside Holiday. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Yeah, that's too good a look to get there from behind the arc.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. To the inside. The Clippers grab the miss.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Jackson kicks to Leonard. Beyond the arc. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
And the one thing about Moore, he doesn't scare you from beyond the arc, but you still have to account for him.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Here's Middleton. He's covered by Leonard. Bucks passing it around. Giannis outside. And they double up Giannis. Clock at 4. And Middleton, the bucket on the assist by Giannis. Giannis has got his 5th assist in this one. Jackson passes to Zubac. Holiday against Jackson. Pass to Leonard. Zubac with it. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block to the paint. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points in the quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
And last season, Middleton adding to his game, played more of a playmaking role great assist numbers for him.
Substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis is checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Wesley Matthews checked in for Grayson Allen. And George Hills subbed in for Drew Holiday. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Robert Covington's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris. Norman Powell's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Mann subbed in for Jackson. And Matthews gets it to go. And for Middleton, he is not the primary ball player, but Greg, he can fill in from time to time.
And capable of playing the point forward if needed. Just make smart, simple plays. Great option to initiate the offense to kind of give you a different look.
Here's Mann after Wesley Matthews scored. Mann passes to Covington. Powell, no one around him, trains it from beyond the arc. Powell's got 5.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
Hill passes to Connaughton. It's back to Hill. On the wing, Giannis. The 3. No good that time. The Clippers go the other way with it. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Paul George can be dangerous out in transition. Great job finishing there.
Hill dishes to Matthews. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. 24 seconds left in the third. Clippers trailed by 19. Now George. 10 points for him. At the top of the key, Powell. Another shot and some nice defense there to end the quarter.
Well, beyond the physical stuff, what I like about Giannis right now is the feel for the game. That time, great timing defensively.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks taking a 19-point lead into the break. What a defensive effort they've put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Batum is out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Robert Covington. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Mann in at the point guard position. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 19. And he gets the bucket. The Bucks shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Outside Hill. From outside the arc. Doesn't go that time. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Here's Man. Feeds it to Batum. It's Powell on the wing. No good on the triple. Bucks leading by 17. To the middle. Here's Ibaka. The shot is good off the backboard.
And offensively, Ibaka's been spending more time out on the perimeter, but watching him work inside there, you realize that may still be his bread and butter.
Now, here's Kennard. Unloads from 13. And the jumper falls for him.
To leave a guy like that wide open from range, big mix-up.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis, and Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Robert Covington. Marcus Morris comes in for Nicholas Batum. Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's Jackson in for Terrence Mann.
George Hill showing some confidence here tonight. He's got room from deep to fire like that. He didn't think twice about that one.
Now here's Leonard. Defended by Ibaka. Serge Ibaka with the rebound.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
This one for three, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
And even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Down low, and it's blocked by Ibaka.
And, well, he's been the NBA's leader in blocks multiple times. Ibaka just has that rare instinct for it.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Now here's Middleton. Back to Matthews. Pass to Lopez. Now here is Hill. Shot clock at 6. Again missing Hill.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. And there's the pass to Middleton. Back to Ibaka. Kicks it to Hill. From deep. Again missing Hill. Clippers trail by 21. Here's Leonard from out on the wing. He knocks it down.
Count on Kawhi Leonard to work as much as he needs to get to the spots on the floor where he can be successful. He's a good shooter from mid-range.
Now here is Hill. To the paint. Here's Lopez. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Leonard against Ibaka. Powell for 3, and the 3 ball is good.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Hill passes to Ibaka. Outside Matthews. Pass to Middleton. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Latrey And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They lead by 15. There's a minute 40 left to play here in the fourth.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance team.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Reggie Jackson.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Ibaka. Grayson Allen comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Drew Holiday in for Hill.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Bucks.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage, plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Giannis.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
So both teams changing it up here. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
I don't know if Drew Holiday's an underrated player, but he certainly is underappreciated with the way he can go at you as a two-way guy. He can score, and he can also guard positions 1 through 4.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the three from Wesley Matthews.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Milwaukee leading by 20. Timeout called, the Bucks. Bucks making a change here. Carter's checked in.
Javon Carter.
Ibaka, the best in world. And he's good on the three ball.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's Hartenstein. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. And the Bucks with possession. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Passes it to Nwora. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Connaughton kicks to Carter. Nwora, the pass to Carter. Clock is at 3. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And it's Connaughton missing. Here's Coffey. Out to the right wing. No good with the triple. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Giannis. Great individual performance. I guess you're going for another MVP, huh?
Hey, you know, I try not to think about it that much. My mind says do my job, do whatever it takes to help my team win, and all I care about is I've got to win.
Love the humble brag, man. Congrats on the win. Thanks.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
Well, some teams get production mostly from their starters. But, Clark, tonight, it should be a different story.
Yeah, both of these sides, BA, call on their reserves early and often and have great trust and confidence in what they provide. There's a lot of firepower at the end of both of these benches.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. George and Leonard at the 2 and the 3. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the 1. Just 3 to shoot. The shot's good.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now here's Middleton. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Holiday from long range. The rebound by Jackson. .16 feet out. And that one hits the back iron. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Holiday. Middleton outside. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Lopez. Rebound by the Clippers.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
There's Jackson with the 3. Hits a three-pointer.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
And Kawhi Leonard dipping his toe into free agency. Now, he opted out mostly to sign a longer contract with the Clippers. And in just 2 years, he has shown his value for this franchise. So they felt the same, and both are now linked for the next 4 years.
And so here are the Clippers. Following the score by Milwaukee. Pass to Zubac. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Team foul. Shooting for LA. Ivica Zubac. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Jackson against Holiday. Antetokounmpo outside, and he drives in. Denied by Leonard.
Dominant defense from Leonard, making a big effort to get his hand on the shot and swat it down.
And he dunks it down.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 4 to start. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
And the shot goes in. And the action on hold. It appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Man, that's tough to see.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
And the Bucks making a change here. Hill's checked in. Pass to Middleton. The 3 is up. Paul George pulls down the board. Here are the Clippers. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Matthews, he's checked in for the Bucks. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Hill. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Middleton passes to Hill. No good on the 3. The Clippers in the lead.
Milwaukee foul.
Different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Connaughton in for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Clippers substitution.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. George for 3. Rebound by Middleton. Here's Matthews. George defending. Back to Portis. From downtown. First shot won't go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Milwaukee calls timeout.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
Ibaka, he's checked in for Middleton. Batum is checked in for the Clippers. Mann comes in for Jackson. And with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever with his stifling defense.
Oh, his versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard each game. And he still has the energy to go out there and get numbers on the offensive end as well.
To the inside. And the jam by Covington.
Covington showing you that weight room strength. Awesome physicality there. bullying his way to the hoop.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Here's Hill with the drive. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Terrific speed and understated athleticism from Hill. I mean, all he needs is a little room to attack, and then he'll exploit it with fervor.
Now here's Leonard. Out to Powell for 3. Fires in the triple.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
It's Hill with the drive. Back to Connaughton. Pass to Hill. Portis outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Wesley Matthews. That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
One of the most improved players ever. Kawhi came into the league as a defensive specialist, but Leonard has blossomed into a finals MVP on multiple teams. Just a franchise-level talent.
Now here's Hill to the paint. And Ibaka with the basket on the assist by Hill.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Leonard outside to the middle. Covington. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Here's Matthews. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Drills it from deep.
An effective floor spacer. Matthews, certainly a guy that can really light it up from downtown.
Hill with the steal. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Matthews. Down low. Outside. Hill. Back to Portis. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Now Leonard. Here's Mann. Knocks down the triple. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back with you shortly. And you ask Giannis his recipe for success, it's pretty simple.
Yes, I'm going to tell you the secret. Get off social media. That's it. Just spend time with your family, spend time with your teammate, and just come here and do your job. I think you don't second guess yourself. You know, you just go out there and play hard and give everything for the team without thinking about nothing else.
He does keep a tight-knit circle, Grant.
Yes, I love it. No big entourage, just family, team, and the work. And that's what he's all about.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. Terrence Mann is out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Nicholas Batum. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Coffey in at the 3 slot. Powell, it's good. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team. Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Portis. Banked it in off the glass. Portis has got 6.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Checked in for the Bucks. Carter comes in for Hill. Jackson. Poke loose. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Carter, the pass to Ibaka. Here's Connaughton. And it's off from three-point range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Coffey. That shot off the mark. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Antetokounmpo, right side. Soft touch off the glass.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous. And, you know, when Giannis takes a shot, the defense wins if it's a shot outside of the paint. They want him taking jumpers.
Now here's George. Pass to Zubac. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists in the game.
And George is not just a scorer now. He also passes the ball well, looking to keep his guys involved.
You know, Clark, with Giannis, it's impossible to keep him out of the paint.
Well, once he gets in there, it's too late. I mean, fortunately, he knows that's his strength, and he butters his bread in there. Still, sometimes he'll bail out a team with that jump shot.
Here's George. It's rebounded by Ibaka. The Bucks trail. The drive by Antetokounmpo.
The execution has been better lately. Do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Here's Jackson.
Bucks foul.
Different look for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Ibaka. Middleton comes in for Connaughton. And it's Allen in for Carter. Kennard, he's checked in for the Clippers. The Clippers have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Now here's Jackson. Tight defense on him.
Picks up his 3rd foul. We'll see now what coach decides to do from here.
And the Bucks making a change here. Hill's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Leonard's checked in. Pass to Kennard. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. he's going to cash in more than not.
The Bucks have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Antetokounmpo against George. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Middleton. Counted.
That's just what we call man-up strength from Middleton. I mean, taking the hit and then kind of effortlessly knocking down the shot as well.
Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Former MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Clark, you figure he'll be in that conversation for a while.
Yeah, staggering numbers from him. I wouldn't be surprised to see him win a few more MVPs, quite honestly, B.A. All-world talent that you just can't ignore. It's hard to take your eyes off of him when he's on the court.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
You know, we talk about growing the game internationally, and the NBA has done it better than most all other sports. There's not a better ambassador than Giannis. His parents are from Nigeria. He grew up in Greece, and he's just a terrific role model for young kids all over the world.
So he gets them both. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Jackson against Hill. Now here's Jackson. Not a lot of room. Leonard up top. Clock at 6. Can't get it to drop. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Man, it would be kind of cool to be Giannis for just one game. He makes dunking and getting to the rim look so easy.
Now here's Leonard. 5 points in the game. Antetokounmpo with the block. Out of bounds. The Clippers will keep possession. Covington's checked in for the Clippers. Timeout called. The Clippers.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Batum comes in for George, and it's man in for Jackson. Here's Batum. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Kept alive. Kennard on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Uneasy 2 on the layup.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Back to Middleton. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's Middleton on the wing. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Kennard on the wing. Wide open. And he drops that one in. And now a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see. Ball movement.
And Giannis throws it down.
Giannis is taking it up a notch here, and he's always one of the more consistent players in the league, night in and night out, and he's getting it done tonight.
There's 31 seconds left in the second period. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Inside, here's Batum. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
And Batum, a very good free throw shooter. Smart of him to seek contact.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for LA. Nick Batum. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Middleton. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Middleton's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
That hoop is what makes Kawhi so lethal. I mean, you have to respect the outside shot, but he can also take it right to the basket.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Clippers ahead, leading by 5. And we'll be back right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The Clippers have the edge here at halftime. They lead by 5. Kenny, give us your take.
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
It's the work they've done in the paint that's impressed me the most. A lot of their points have come from the inside. They need to keep that production in the post coming in the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. The foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. Grayson Allen is out there with George Hill. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And that's the group from Mike Budenholzer as we begin the second half. George outside. Driving to the basket. Second chance effort. And he lays it in. George has gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Antetokounmpo is doubled. Right side Hill. Middleton outside. Fires from deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. And it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
George making nice use of the mid-range look right there. Really good at creating space for that shot.
Hill with the steal. Here's Lopez. And it's in there. Lopez has got his first 2 points.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
The Clippers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Leonard. Over Middleton. Shot by Leonard, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And, you know, Giannis gets to the basket in a nanosecond. He feels like nobody can stop him.
Hill against Jackson. Good D by Middleton. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Outside, Hill. Pass to Lopez. Hill with it. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Leonard defending. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Hill. 5 to shoot. And here's Allen. This for the tie. And the three-pointer goes. And that'll tie this game up.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's George. It's wide right, hits off the rim. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Antetokounmpo. They now take the lead. Antetokounmpo's got 6 in the quarter.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's George. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Ibaka, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Matthews in for Allen. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Coffey, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
So for the Clippers, Covington's checked in for Zubats, and it's Kennard in for Paul George.
Onto the floor for the Clippers. Robert Covington, Luke Kennard.
Jackson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks. And some changes here for the Bucks. Portis comes in for Lopez. And it's Carter in for Hill. Milwaukee in the lead. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Pass to Portis. Here's Carter. Now here's Ibaka. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. It doesn't go for him. The Clippers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Defended by Portis.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Clippers substitution. Nick Batum. Norman Powell. Terrence Mann.
Knocked away. Stolen by Carter. It's Portis, high post. Pass to Ibaka. Here's Connaughton. Powell covers. And there's a 3-second violation.
Those kinds of turnovers.
Norris checked in for the Bucks. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud.
The Clippers trail.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there. Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Connaughton, he's checked in for Matthews. Here's Mann. The ball's knocked loose and out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it.
Bucks ball.
Carter with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Portis outside, beyond the arc. A shot, no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. A minute and a half left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Mann. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Mann. He's got 5. Sinks that one from the post. Mann's got 7.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Carter inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Pass to Batum. For 3, Powell buries it from 3. Give him 8.
And when you leave a man open, Batum finds it. Great feel for the game.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Carter from outside. He buries it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it. A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Stolen by Carter. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Pass to Nora. Carter with it. 15 seconds left to play in the third.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Powell outside. Shoots over Portis. Missed it. At the end of the third, the score is all even. Both teams absolutely filling it up. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty. Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. And so in the game for Los Angeles, at small forward, Kawhi and Batum. Terrence Mann is out there with Norman Powell. And it's Covington in at the 5, down low. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Down low. Here's Portis. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. And the Bucks lead by 2. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks. One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity. Gotta love seeing Giannis move the ball. Not just a scorer now, but a capable passer, too.
Leonard against Middleton. 13 feet out. Leonard can't get that one to fall. Here's Milwaukee. 4-point game. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Portis, and he makes it.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
The Clippers have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Middleton against Leonard. Outside Covington. Here's Powell. That shot, no good. Oh, great D that time from Portis. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan. Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Timeout called, the Clippers. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
He's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
With some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis, and it's Matthews in for Connaughton. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Zubac. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
The quickness of Reggie Jackson, terrific. Superb at slicing apart the defense with.
The Bucks have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Jackson finds Leonard. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it. And here are the Bucks now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Antetokounmpo outside. Outside, Hill. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. And now an 11-point Milwaukee lead.
Just a little too aggressive, and now he's on that brink of fouling out. Expect their opponent to really go after him now.
And the Clippers with the ball. Pass to Jackson. He takes it in. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
And the Bucks making a change here. Allen's checked in. For Milwaukee, they've gotten all 6 shots to fall in the 4th quarter. Antetokounmpo with it. He's picked up by Zubac. And Lopez gets it to go.
Nice job that time. Really an excellent job from Lopez to find the right angle to get the feed off the pick and roll.
Here's George. And that one drops.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten all 7 of their shots to go. Impressive here in the 4th. The drive by Antetokounmpo. They shoot again. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. And he jams it home with authority.
Nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Now here's Hill. Lopez passes to Middleton. Outside, Hill. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Allen. Takes a three. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. George against Lopez. George, no good.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Antetokounmpo against George. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Allen. And another three for Milwaukee.
Getting better and better as a playmaker. Giannis is the ultimate team-first superstar. He does put up big assist numbers, and that's an evolving part of his game.
George, good.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
Milwaukee has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Bucks.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I think his authoritative defense was huge for them tonight. He established early that he wasn't allowing easy buckets.
George's shot is off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Middleton finds Lopez, launches it. No luck on that one.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Here's George. That shot missing. Nice D from Allen. Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 11. 8 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Well, they are playoff bound with him rounding into form and playing some of his best basketball. They just got to continue to play together, and we'll see if he's able to keep playing at this level. Carter from outside. That shot is off. So this one belongs to the Bucks. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
And tonight's game, like so many, could come down to the three-point shooting for each team. Greg, there are debates as to whether that style alone can win you a championship in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, there's never a substitute for balance, and coaches and players are too smart. You have to keep your opponents guessing, but leave no doubt the three-pointer is here to stay.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wings. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the one spot. Off the left rim and out. It's Giannis with the drive. Banked in off the glass.
And no one in the league does it better. Giannis feeling the contact there, almost using that to propel himself for the finish.
Now here's Leonard. Goes up to the stripe. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. The dish to Lopez. Yes, that goes in.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused, you need to be able to find the open man.
That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
On defense, the Bucks. Here's Leonard. Over Middleton. And Leonard gets it to go.
Kawhi is a threat from anywhere. To him, the mid-range is a good scoring option.
And Kawhi, one of the top players in the league. The question for many is if he's in the top three or not.
I don't know, GA. I think it's pretty hard to name more than 3 players who are definitively better than Kawhi. I'll say this. He's an elite talent. Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Here's Middleton, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
It's an unfortunate part of the game. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
Robert Covington's checked in for Zubac.
Robert Covington.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside Jackson. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Leonard, the pass to Jackson, and he converts the layup.
The defense having to respect Jackson's outside game. That opened up things for him in the inside.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Outside Leonard. Pass to George. Inside. And Covington gets it to go on the assist by George.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed. Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And we all know George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Milwaukee making a switch. Matthews is checked in. Guarded by Holiday. Shot clock at 5. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Los Angeles with some changes. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. Norman Powell comes in for Leonard. Mann subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Bucks leading by 6. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Jacks up a 3. And Holiday is good for 3. And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the defensive player of the year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Mann, guarded by Holiday.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Mann passes to Covington. George with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Steve, we know about Paul George, a fantastic outside shooter. He's been an elite three-point artist for some time.
Paul George can get a shot up over most defenders. That's why Kevin has a career three-point percentage that's creeping towards 40%. And he seems to be getting better with age.
And the first one drops.
You know, no one produces like Paul George does. He elevates your team's abilities in any situation.
Carter, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And George drops them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Okay, time now for an injury report. Now an update on the Beats Zubats from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Clippers was able to update me on the situation. He suffered a strain in his neck, and he told me that it's really stiffened up on him. He will not return to the game, and he may not be back on the court for a couple of games, so he can heal up. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is all.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Allen's checked in.
Norman Powell is a veteran in this league. He plays to his strengths and rarely tries to force things.
Here's Lopez. The putback into Antetokounmpo. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
Outside, George passes to Powell. Punches a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Powell's got 5.
Off the catch, Norman Powell is quick to move the ball into his shot pocket.
Good on the shot.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here is George. And George with the stuff.
What an athlete Paul George is, leaping up with such ease on those throwdowns.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That shot off. Great tee that time from Batum. Powell, the pass to George. .24 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And the rejection by Giannis. Allen passes to Middleton. Kick out to Giannis. And he lays it straight in. He's got 14.
And a terrific offensive display here from Giannis, just reminding us of how dominant he can be.
Outside, Covington. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Personal foul. 15 foul.
Chances so far in this one.
Robert Covington at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And you know, versatile guys like Covington are a real asset to their team. Whatever you need, Covington is ready to do for you. Threes, rebounds, defense. This guy does it all.
And both free throws good for Covington. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Bucks lead by 6. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Robert Covington out there with Batum. Then there's Norman Powell, and it's man in at the 1. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Carter looking around. Driving in. Allen trying to break free. The shot's good from Carter. Carter's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Javon Carter. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another deflection.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Marcus Morris is checked in for Robert Covington. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Nicholas Batum. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Terrence Mann. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Javon Carter. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Wara checked in.
Jordan Wara.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And good that time.
Nice pass by Kawhi Leonard. You can tell he's been working on his playmaking.
And there was a slight panic in L.A. when Kawhi opted out of his deal. It quickly went away as Kawhi signed a new one with the Clippers. The Clippers can build knowing Kawhi is in it for the long haul. Always nice to know you have a star that you can win with.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Bucks. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his player on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to Leonard. Here's Coffey. There's the pass to Kennard. There's Jackson with the 3. The rebound by Ibaka. Bucks leading by 10. There's Portis. No good from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Great defense by Serge, a tremendous athlete, blessed with insane length and leaping ability.
And that one's good from Connaughton. And the Bucks lead by 13.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Milwaukee. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Driving to the basket. Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. Leonard with the ball. Goes up again. And he lays it up and in.
Terrific score there off the miss by Morris. Doesn't get a ton of offensive rebounds, but making that one count.
Carter with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Pass to Nora. Ibaka down low. Leonard's there. Ibaka, no luck.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Kennard kicks to Leonard. Driving the lane. A second chance effort. It's tipped. There's 1:54 left in the first half of the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
His first personal foul.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of this game.
At the line for the Bucks, Javon Carter. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Paul George, he's checked in for the Clippers. Norman Powell comes in for Luke Kennard. Carter hits them both. Clippers trail by 13.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's rebounded by Portis. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Connaughton passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Nora. There's Portis. The shot missing. Great D that time from Leonard. Shoots. And that's good off the glass that time. He's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Jackson against Carter. Passes it to Nora. And the Bucks miss again. Clippers trail by 11. Jackson finds George. Now Jackson. And it's Leonard, top of the key. Just 5 to shoot.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Bucks leading by 11. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 3-pointer. And that one's good from Connaughton. Connaughton's got 6.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Left side, George. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Nora. Now the pass to Portis. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And we've reached halftime in this one. Bucks ahead. They lead by 14. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Teron Lue. Teron, what problems are you seeing out there?
Just be able to make shots. You just got to relax. You got to keep playing.
Thanks for your time, Teron. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 block. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Milwaukee?
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away with this one. Tremendous job of getting loose, getting open, and drilling shots. You always want that spark off the bench. And these guys deliver.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal percentage that they went out. Well, that's not going to cut it, Andy. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Antetokounmpo caught there with Brook Lopez. And there's Hill. And it's Noura in at the 3 slot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Outside Covington. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard, no luck. Bucks leading by 14. Here's Connaughton. Drills it from outside. Connaughton's got 9.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Jackson has the open look. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Slippery play by Paul George to get inside. He ends up right where he wanted to be for the shot.
Here's Hill after the Clippers pick up 2. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Back to Connaughton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a change here. Batum's checked in.
Clippers substitution. Nick Batum.
Clippers trail by 15. And here's Jackson. Pass to Leonard from the arc. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. 5 points in the game.
As we know, there's no magic way to defend Kawhi Leonard. You just do the best you can each time down the floor.
And he recovers it. Antetokounmpo finds Hill. Launches it. The shot comes out, so Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And at 6'7" with a 7'2" wingspan, Robert Covington Gray comfortable guarding power forwards.
Well, he's accustomed to it. In high school, he was the same height, but only weighed 170 pounds. Even then, his coach said he was weak, but he wasn't soft.
Here's Jackson. Following the basket by Brook Lopez. Chalk up 2 there. Jackson's got his second basket of the game.
If you play Reggie to take it all the way, this is what he can do. Quick floater over the top.
Pass to Noura from downtown. Knocks down the 3 ball. Noura's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Passes it to Leonard. Fires from 18. Offensive rebound, Jackson. The three from George. That shot off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Leonard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Covington.
Yes. Emphatic points from Covington. Dunks and threes. Baskets every team needs. That's what Robert brings to the table.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Bucks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
George Hill, you know, he's one of the more versatile guards we have in the game. He can defend ones or twos, one of those players who could fit in on any team in the league.
Powell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Mann comes in for Reggie Jackson. Both free throws good from Hill. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's George. Count it. Good. George has got 4 this quarter.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Allen finds Lopez. And he comes up with the deuce. Lopez has got 6.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Covington passes to Powell. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
One thing that stood out all game is the consistent penetration they've gotten.
Yeah, but Clark, the other thing that sticks out for me, the number of assists they've made over the course of this game.
1:49 left in the third quarter. Giannis outside. Driving inside.
And the long strides of Antetokounmpo. Once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
Clippers trail by 12. George with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. Powell, no one around him. Los Angeles with another miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And Giannis throws it down.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
Over in the corner, Batum lets the 3 fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Giannis against Batum. Kicks it out to Allen. Lets it go from deep. Drains the 3-pointer. Allen's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Batum. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Lopez. Matthews comes in for Allen. And it's Drew Holiday in for George Hill. Now here's Giannis. 18 points for him. With the drive. Excellent D there from George. Clippers trail by 14. Takes a three. And another three for the Clippers.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Holiday with it. The pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. 1 second left. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Giannis has got 6 in the quarter. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll return shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Powell. Paul George is out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Coffey in at the force line.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
That's tipped. Pass to Man. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Man's got his first points of the game.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. And the layup falls. Giannis has got 24.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. He told them you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. 4 on the shot clock. George double teamed. There's Jackson with the 3. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. And that one, good. Giannis has got 12 points in just the second half.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Clippers trail by 17. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Jackson looking around, takes it inside, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
And attacking with all that length. When Giannis drives, he's either scoring or at least getting the foul.
Giannis Antetokounmpo taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
In 2020, a special year for Giannis, winning MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, then signing a Supermax extension worth over $200 million.
Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Robert Covington's checked in for Kennard. So we can't get either to fall. Clippers trail by 17. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Giannis, and he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Jackson passes to Covington. Dishes it to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. George against Matthews. Here's Leonard, and blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's rebounded by Covington. Clippers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. George against Matthews, and George kicks to Jackson. Outside Covington. They could use a bucket. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Now here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
And the Clippers call time here.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Jackson passes to Hartenstein. A floater. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's his first
body control and focus. Kawhi showing it all right there.
Robert Covington's checked in for Los Angeles. Here is Carter. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. to the middle. Whoops, they pick off the pass. To the paint. Here's Covington. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
A smart offensive player. I like watching Covington get interior positioning and look to score.
Now Carter. Pass to Connaughton.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Carter outside. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Allen. Off target from outside. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. 15-point game. And yes, it's good.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Now here is Carter. Pass to Connaughton. Allen outside. The pass to Ibaka. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Clippers trail by 13. Pass to George. Takes the 13-footer. Again, Los Angeles.
Capable of flat-out torching you. Once PG-13 gets into a groove, watch out.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Bucks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way. And what a huge standout performance it was
for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Yep, that one goes.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Here's Leonard. Following the score by Serge Ibaka. Floats one, and Leonard gets it to go.
You wonder why Leonard hits for such a high percentage. Shots like that little floater, right there.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Carter with the bucket.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Basket counts.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Giannis, you dominated the game offensively. What were you seeing out there?
I just want to thank my teammates that they put me in spot to help me be successful. And we just played hard. I'm happy that we got the win.
Hey, thanks for your time, man. Go be with your teammates. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.